all know and love as Felix Henry.
Hi everyone, how you doing? I can't hear you. I said, how you doing? Are you ready to see the best comedy show you've ever seen in your life? Don't put that much pressure on me. So, yes, by the way, please leave me one of those shirts because, well, winter's coming. I need a cover for my car. Yeah, 12 comedians tonight. So if you make it all the way through, there's going to be free breakfast. But let me tell you a little bit more about myself. My name is Felix. I'm from the Eifel. You guys know the Eifel? For those of you who don't, it's a really rural area, region about, I don't know, 40 kilometers west from here. Let me explain it. Best way to explain is probably, it's the only place in the world where one night stand usually ends with a dialogue, so, did you like it? Sweaters are cheap. But I've been living in Bonn now for a while, and Bonn's beautiful, isn't it? Guess you've been there. Bonn is great unless you're traveling. It's kind of annoying then because I was on a plane recently, flying to US, and talked to a guy next to me, and I asked him, well, where are you from? Well, I'm from New York. I'm a New Yorker. How about you? Well, I'm from Bonn. I'm a boner. And I gotta say, sorry, I mean, I'm German, I'm the weird guy here, German comedian. But my English isn't perfect. I try to speak as good as I can, but well, let's face it, I can't. So anyway, so I'm telling him like, hey, I'm a boner. Oh, really? What are boners like? Tell me about boners. Okay, well, I guess in general you could say we're very stand-up kind of people. Never leave you hanging. I tell you one thing, we got balls. So yeah, I like to travel a lot. Recently made a little trip to Ireland. You drunk? Okay, yeah, Irish. Yeah, because that was a little confusing for me because I thought alcohol was legal in Ireland. No, it's not, it's mandatory. I saw a sign in front of a church that said free pint of Guinness with every prayer. And it was a mosque. Imam's name was Ali's been drinking. So naturally you want to fit in. So I went out drinking one night and it must have been pretty bad. Although it's a very open country, I mean, I'm very, tolerant and all. Like, I talked for hours and then to this cute girl, but she was wearing a burqa. At least that's what I thought I did, until some guy walked up to me, dude, why are you talking to the coat rack? Yeah, next morning, my hotel room, I woke up, totally hungover, called the room service, ordered 2 buckets. And put up the do not disturb sign. And now I do not know if do not disturb means come in whenever you feel like it in Polish. But there she was, the cleaning lady, still holding the sign. I'm like, excuse me, you have some privacy here. I mean, I don't know, I could have been having sex here for all you know. And she looks at me, you? You look more like man that has that prostitute under the bed. Well, in that case, I would have turned the sign to please make up my room. Anyway, so that was a shock. So the next night I went out drinking again. And that was really bad. Next morning I woke up. The room was spinning. Yes, I turned around and there's this girl lying next to me. I look at her beautiful face, beautiful body. I'm thinking, fuck, how much did I spend on her? And like, excuse me, it's a little embarrassing, but hey, we have sex. She turns around. Got a sweater. Anyways, what else there to say? My girlfriend broke up with me recently. Thanks. Yeah, she said, I think it's time for a change. I think that's the Obama's fault. The Americans here. We got Americans here, right? Where are you? You guys like Obama? Yeah, I was a little skeptical. You know, it's this whole change thing. I mean, not only because of the girl, but also, I don't know, change. You know, I've been to the States a lot. Really, is that what you need? Yet another black man asking for change? Just listen. So anyways, yeah, but then the last girl I dated, she was pretty. She was a total 10 in blackjack. And those of you who do play blackjack, well, you guys probably know we should always double down on a 10. Busted. And apparently we don't have any gamblers here. Okay. No, but it's been a while, and I mean, last time I had sex, well, Germany was still divided into East and West Prussia. Or to give you another example, the other day my grandmother gave me a call. Hey, what you're up to? Nothing, just having sex. Just so embarrassing. Don't worry, I can rewind. Or the other day I read an interesting article that said that having a laptop is bad for your sperm. It gets warm and all that. Yeah, laptops are bad for sperm. Unfortunately, what the article didn't say, sperm is also bad for your laptop. Found that out the hard way. And it's difficult because, you know, all I ever want is just a girl, you know, who feels like me, thinks like me, talks like me. Just not sure I want to hang out with a bitch like that. But, no, in all seriousness, you know, when you start dating, you know, when you're 15, 16, okay, in my region, the Eifel, it's 12, but it's usually your own cousin. So anyway, when you start dating, you have certain expectations. You're like, okay, she's gonna be smart, she's gonna be beautiful, she's gonna have a sense of humor. And after a while, you start to compromise. I'm down to a vagina and a pulse would be great. And there are times I think, come on, man, really? Pulse? Thank you very much. My name is Felix Henry. Have a good night.
The Dark Prince.